Okay everyone, so we are back again. We are going to install rails on top of the Sprinter today. These are from Vantech. Here's everything that you're going to need. I'll throw a picture down so you guys can pause it. You guys are going to need the kit right here and here that comes from Vantech. You're also going to need a drill with basically like an Allen wrench set on it, or you could just use an Allen wrench. I find these are faster. Sikaflex 221, I'm using that instead of butyl tape. We'll kind of go over that when we get up there. This is just going to get some of the stuff underneath the bolts that are the plugs that are already in there. And then we're going to get a microfiber towel with a glue gun and an extension cord, because you're going to have to get power to your heat gun. As you guys saw up there, there's these little plugs. We're going to take those plugs out by using a heat gun, and then once we get the heat gun, we're going to pry it up with the auto trim tool. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm using a little bit of this stuff, putting it on here, and then applying it to the hole to get some of the gunk off of there. Okay, so we just removed a couple on top, and here's basically what it's gonna look like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but so right here, it's just a little piece of plastic attached with some silicone. Then you now have a hole in your van, and you're also gonna have some of this right here, which is glue underneath. Remove the glue underneath because you want to have a full seal. If you are going to use washers, you want a full seal into there, get it as tight as possible so that you don't have any water leaking into your van. Like I said, people use butyl tape. It'll pretty much do the same thing that this stuff does. I'm just choosing to use Sikaflex 221. Okay, so we just did that first one. It wasn't too bad. You could probably get this done pretty quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and just start powering through this. So 15 more to go. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and assemble these two so that they're ready to go. We're going to go ahead and attach them with the middle connectors, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the foam on top is what they recommend. Some people put them down on top of the van itself, but I think I'm going to do what the instructions say and attach it to the actual rail itself. Connect these first, then put your foam on. It's a 3M stick, so you can just stick it on. So stay with me, we'll go ahead and connect these two, and then we'll go ahead and throw them on the van. All right, everyone, so I'm going to use an awl and these bolts that come with it. The top of the roof rails are threaded, and so what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to puncture the foam and then go ahead and thread these down through the holes so that I can have a placeholder. All right, I'm using Sikaflex 221. Moment of truth, once I put this stuff on the van, it's pretty much, that's it. So I'm gonna pierce this, get the inaugural pierce. here we go. Okay, we've sat the roof rails down on top of the Sikaflex. A lot of people use butyl tape. You can use 1-inch squares of butyl tape underneath there as well. This is just another way of doing it. And then right now I'm gonna put Sikaflex underneath this bolt head on every single bolt head and then bolt them all down and then wrench it together with the nuts and washers. All right, sorry the lighting is so bad in here, guys. It's starting to get dark. There is the washer, the locking washer and the nut on there. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt all these down and secure this thing so that the Sikaflex doesn't dry. Okay, so hopefully the tips and tricks that I've showed you helped you guys. Hopefully you made a decision whether you want to do the butyl tape or whether you want to do Sikaflex. As far as the van rails go, if you buy them factory, they're like over $900, but if you buy them from Vantech, they're going to run you about 250 bucks. The Vantech rails are the way to go. I will show you how to basically test to see if any water is coming through. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll go ahead and water test it. All right, guys, so we did the leak test and everything turned out perfect. Super, super pumped that there are no leaks, that this thing is super watertight because once I put the walls on, once I put everything in here, I definitely do not want leaks in the van. That would be really, really bad. Thanks for sticking with me. Like, subscribe, comment. Love it, live it, create what you love. Okay.